And welcome everybody to the campus of Livingston Academy High School, home of the Wildcats, here for the final night of the girls matchup here. The girls matchup in this consolation game here between the Hillham Lady Tigers and the LMS Lady Tigers. For the starting lineup for the Hillham Lady Tigers, we've got number 10, Allred, number 15, Kaufman, number 2, Emma Allred,
Starting for Livingston Middle School tonight, number 45, Ariana Casey. Number 50, Amanda C. Cannon. Number 51, Bella Whiteside. Number 2, Jasmine Rector. Number 24,
and the starters for LMS, Bella Whiteside, Jamie Record, Ariana Pritchard, Kiana Adams, and number 50, and Misty Cannon. We're going to get the ball started, get the ball game started here quickly as the officials can throw the ball up in the center court. And we're going to get it started here in this consolation matchup. Pritchard and Kaufman in the circles, and here comes number 24, Adams. Now Pritchard, the shot's no good, rebounded by number 15, Kaufman. Here comes Hillham. Number 2, Emma Allred pushing up the floor for the Lady Tigers. Allred. It's down low. And it was picked away, and here comes LMS. Number 2, Rector. Rector's shot is no good. They're going to try to get the rebound. They got their own rebound. It's back up to number 45, Pritchard. Now Rector's going to reset the offense for the Lady Tigers. Now Pritchard. They're in the corner there to Pritchard. Pritchard gets the Rector, try to get down low to Whiteside, and he's going to get fouled.
Hey, line.
Foul's going number 15, Kaufman. That'll be her first foul of the game. First team foul on the Lady Tigers. I almost try to get a quick 2, but she's going to get fouled. Foul's going to be on number 10, Allred. That'll be her first foul of the game. Second team foul of the first quarter as Bella Whiteside heads to the free throw line to shoot 2. First shot is up and good. Her second shot is up and good. Lady Tigers trying to get inside. Allred. Now Kaufman gets it up court. Ooh, nearly gets bumped, and it's going to go out of bounds, but it's going to stay with Hillham. Number 30, Haven Hall is going to throw it in. That gets it over to Allred. Emma Allred. Hall loses it, and they're getting on the floor for it. LMS is going to keep control. Rector at the top of the key. Rector. Number 24, Adams gives it over to number 50, Cannon. Her shot is good. It's her first basket of the game as LMS takes a quick 2-0 lead. Here comes Hillham pushing up the right side of the court. Emma Allred gives it up, I believe, to number 12. Her shot is no good, and LMS grabs the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds to go back to Hillham. Emma Allred between the circles. Back to Emma Allred driving over in the paint. Number 12 has it. Now Kaufman driving on the baseline. Number 10 shot Allred's no good, and they're going to grab their own rebound as she goes up with it. No whistle, and LMS has the ball. Here comes Livingston Middle. Now Rector. Jamie Rector working the ball here for the Lady Tigers. He's over number 45, Pritchard. And number 24, Adams tries a shot, not going to fall, but they're going to grab their own rebound. She gets fouled on the 2 there. Foul's going to number 10, Allred. That'll be her second foul of the game. Third team foul in the quarter as number 50, and Missy Cannon heads to the free throw line to shoot 2. Her first shot is up and is no good. Her second shot up, and it is good. Extends the lead 5-0 here early in this one. The consolation matchup here of the Overton County Girls Middle School Basketball Tournament. And number 30, Haven Hall, throw the ball in for the Lady Tigers of Hillham. Here comes number 15, Kaufman. Make it to number 30, Hall. Try to get to Allred. Allred trying to cross the timeline. Now Kaufman nearly gets it stripped away as she's fighting for it, and there's going to be a jump ball. Now Allred. Allred trying to get it down the court. They get it stripped away. The defense here by the Lady Tigers is pretty good and tied against Hillham. Kaufman tries to get it down low, but it's as number 7 loses the ball, and here comes the LMS Lady Tigers as her shot is up, and it is good there for number 45, Ariana Pritchard, her first basket of the night. It's 7-0. Kaufman. Now Allred. Allred trying to get it across. Handed it right over to Rector as Rector's shot goes up no good as Kaufman's going to grab the rebound but loses it. Shot is no good. Rebounded by number 2 there. Emma Allred. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Lady Tigers of Livingston. Number 41, Maylee Cooper, comes into the game for number 12. LMS gets it in quickly to number 45, Pritchard. Pritchard's shot is up, no good. Fighting for the rebound, it's going to go out of bounds and head the other way. They get the ball inbounds. Here's number 10, Allred. Allred. Gets over to Hall. Hall trying to get it past half court. As LMS is going to get it out of bounds. It's going to go the other way. It's 7-0 here with 2:19 to play in the first period of action here. Livingston Middle School leading in the consolation matchup. We'll have the girls' championship game here right after this one as LMS intercepts the pass, and here comes Pritchard. Pritchard drives into the lane, shot is up, no good, grabs her own rebound, fighting for it, overtains it, gets it on the top of the key to Rector. Rector's going to reset the offense. 2 minutes to go here in the quarter. Rector. Now Pritchard. Pritchard's shot is up, and it is good there for Ariana Pritchard, her second basket of the night. She's got 4 in the game. It's 9-0 here as Hillham, I believe, wants a timeout. Here at the first timeout. After the 30-second timeout here from the Lady Tigers, Hillham's going to have the ball. 1:49 to play in the quarter. It's 9-0. Hillham needs to get on the board. Number 15, Kaufman has it. Kaufman try to get it down to number 2, Allred, but he gets stripped away, and here comes the Lady Tigers. Whiteside shot is up and good there for number 51, Bella Whiteside, her first basket of the night, along with her 2 free throws. It's 11-0. There's going to be a foul. Foul's going to be on number 24. Kiana Adams, her first foul of the game. First foul of the quarter here for LMS. As Hillham stepping away, here comes Jamie Rector pushing it quickly as she gets the steal, and her shot is up, and it is good for Jamie Rector. Lady Tigers coming off a loss against the Lady Hawks, a very close one. LMS showing that they are resilient. Here's number 24, Adams, now over to Rector. Rector driving on the lane. Her shot is up, and it is good for Rector. Jamie Rector's got 4 tonight. 58 seconds to play in the frame. It's 15-0. Hillham trying to get on the board. Kaufman bringing it down the court quickly. Kaufman. Now Hall. Hall. Now over to Emma Allred. Emma Allred shot is up and rattles out as they desperately needed that one. 53.3 to play in the frame. Livingston still leads this one 15-0 here over the Lady Tigers of Hillham. Abby Allred throwing it in, gets it inbounds. Now Haven Hall. Hall does get it down low. Now Allred. There's going to be a foul there on the Lady Tigers of Livingston. Foul's going to be on number 50, and Misty Cannon. That'll be her first foul in the game, second team foul of the quarter. As a new Hillham Lady Tiger checks into the ball game. 22.5 seconds to play. Abby Allred gets things started here for the Lady Tigers of Hillham. Kaufman going to drive it in. Braylee Kaufman shot is up, no good. Rebounded by herself, but she's thought about going up with it. Her shot is up, and she gets fouled, and she's going to head to the free throw line, I believe. Foul is going to be a number 45, Ariana Pritchard, her first foul of the game, third team foul on the Lady Tigers of LMS. Number 15, Braylee Kaufman at the free throw line for a chance to put the Lady Tigers of Hillham on the scoreboard. Her first shot is up, and it is no good. Second shot is up, no good. And here comes LMS. They got 10 seconds to work. Whiteside pushing quickly the right side of the court. She's going to take it all the way to the rim. No good. Rebounded by Hillham, and here comes number 11, Stacy. As time's going to run out here at the end of the first period, the Lady Tigers of Livingston are ahead on this one, 15-0 over the Hill. All right, we're back here at the end, or the start of the second quarter here in this one. The Overton County Middle School girls basketball consolation game here between the Livingston Middle School Lady Tigers and the Hillham Elementary School Lady Tigers here as Livingston starts with the ball off here as number 24. Adams tries her three, not going to fall. Whiteside fighting for the rebound, and she's going to get fouled. Foul is going to be on number 30, Haven Hall. Her first foul of the game, first team foul on the Lady Tigers here in the second frame. They get it quickly inside to Pritchard there. Ariana Pritchard gets things started for the Lady Tigers of Livingston in the second frame as they lead 17-0. Him struggling to get on the board in this one. Kaufman crossing the timeline. Now over to Stacy. Now stripped away by Pritchard, and here comes LMS. Ariana Pritchard Layup is up, and it is good for her. She's got 8 in the game, 4 in the quarter. 5 minutes to play in the first half of action here of this consolation action. Now all red. Try to get to Kaufman. Kaufman, her floater's up, and it is no good. Nearly grabs her and rebound, but it's ultimately rebounded by Bella Whiteside. Here they come. Jamie Rector crossing the timeline for the Lady Tigers. Rector. Now Adams over to Rector. Rector has it. Pass down low to Pritchard on the wing. Pritchard is going to be fouled. I believe foul is going to be on number 11. Blakely Stacy. That'll be her first foul of the game. Second team foul in the second quarter here on the Lady Tigers of Hillham. As number 50, Embassy Cannon's going to throw it in. There's going to be no shot. Let's see what he said. He called a traveling violation here, number 45, Ariana Pritchard, as it's going to go the other way. Here comes number 2, all red. Emma all red. 4:30 to go in the frame. All red. It's 19-0. Kaufman shot is tipped. She grabs it back. Kaufman finds an open lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Whiteside. Is off Pritchard's legs. They're fighting for it. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's going to stay with Hillham in this one. 4:09 to play in the second quarter. Now Kaufman at the top of the key. Kaufman trying to get to the corner there to all red, but it's stripped away by number 24, Kiana Adams. And here comes the Lady Tigers of Livingston. Adams' shot is up, no good. That's number 15, Braylee Kaufman, crossing the timeline for Hillham. Now Emma all red. All red. All red. Now to Hall, and it's stripped away. Here comes Adams with the Lady Tigers. As her shot is up and good for number 24, Kiana Adams, as the Livingston lead is now 21. As we're going to have 5 new Lady Tigers checking the game. Hall loses it. It's going to go the other way. Her shot is up, no good for Adams. Rector with the rebound, not going to fall for her second attempt. And here comes Hillham. Emma Allred pushing through the traffic. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Adams. Rector is going to slow it down. We have a traveling violation on number 24, Adams, as a new 5 comes in for LMS. After that hot start, as they lead 21-0 here. As Hillham's going to start out with the ball. Kaufman now, Emma already for the Lady Tigers. Tries herself a deep 3, not going to fall as Hillham as LMS number 10, Parrott's going to grab the rebound. And we're going to have a traveling violation there on number 52, Tegan King. As they get the ball in and have a whistle blown. Foul's going to be on number 10, Reese Parrott. That'll be her first foul of the game. First team foul in the quarter here for the Lady Tigers of Livingston. This is number 15, Kaufman, to the free throw line for the chance to put them on the board. As Kaufman's first shot is up, and the Lady Tigers of Hillham are on the board. Her second shot is up, and it is good for Braylee Kaufman, as now she's got the only 2 points for the Lady Tigers. Here comes number 12, Smith. Smith's pass intercepted by Kaufman, and here comes Hillham. Kaufman quickly, and it's going to be an and one as her basket is good. And she'll head to the free throw line. Foul's going to be on number 10, Reese Parrott, her second foul of the game, second team foul. They're on Reese Parrott as number 15. Braylee Kaufman heads to the free throw line for the third time tonight. She's 50% from the line. Our first shot is up. It is no good as the and one attempt does not fall. That's going to go out of bounds. They get inside there, number 2, Emma Allred. Her three is up, no good, rebounded. No good there. They're fighting for it. Shot is no good, rebounded by number 12, Smith. And here comes Lady Tiger. Tried to get to number 0, Reader, but it's stripped away and stolen. And by number 2, Emma Allred, as she scores for 2. As head coach Rob Gotts is going to talk about it. That's going to call a 30-second timeout here. We're going to head to the timeout. The score is 21-6 in favor. .150 to play here in the half of the Overton County Middle School girls basketball consolation game between the Livingston Middle School Lady Tigers and the Hillham Lady Tigers. As number 0, Reader has it. It's going to be tipped away here by Abby Allred as Hillham's Abby Allred loses the ball, but it's going to go the other way. After this, and we're going to have the Overton County Middle School Girls Championship game with Trey Castro on the call between the Outlands Lady Hawks and the Rickman Lady Bulldogs. As new subs check into the game, number 5, Stover checks in for number 0, Reader. For LMS, number 11, Stacy checks into the game for Allred. Smith has it for head coach Rob Gotts. Smith. Number 5, Stover. Stover down to Vaughn. Now Stover. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to stay with LMS as Reese Parrott's going to throw the ball in. Parrott. Looking. Parrott gets another number 52, King. Down low. Her shot is up. No good. It's going to be tipped around. And it's going to go the other way. Number 10, Abby Allred's going to throw the ball in. 1:02 to play here in the first half of action of the consolation game in the girls' division here of the Overton County Middle School basketball tournament. As her shot is no good, but number 15, Kaufman, puts it back, and she's the leading scorer for Hillham as they tally up to 8 on the scoreboard. Now, stripped away by number 15, Braylee Kaufman on her fast break layup. No good. Rebounded by Reese Parrott. But they're going to try to get it back out. They're fighting for it. They're scrambling on the ground for it. And we're going to have a whistle, and it's going to be a jump ball. A whole new 5 coming in for LMS. Starting lineup back on the floor court here for head coach Rob Gotts. 27 seconds to play in the half. LMS leads this one 21-9. Now Cannon. Now Pritchard. Now Rector. Call 3 seconds in the lane there. It's going to go the other way. Here comes Kaufman. Down to Allred. 5 seconds to play. Kaufman. Shot is up. No good. It's going to be rebounded by LMS. Pritchard going to dribble it out here at the end of the half. At the end of the first half here, as we're headed to halftime, Livingston Middle School leads this one 21-8 over the Hillham. And we're back here at the start of the second half of action between the Hillham Lady Tigers and the Livingston Middle School Lady Tigers as well. As the score is 21-8 here, and this one with LMS leading the ball game. For the Lady Tigers of Livingston, Bella Whiteside ends the first half with 4. Pritchard ends the first half with 8. Rector ends with 4. Cannon with 3. Adams with 2 for a total of 21 points in the first half for LMS. As for Hillham Lady Tigers, Riley Kaufman has 6 and Emma Allred with 2 for the grand total of 8 points here for the Hillham Lady Tigers as we get the second half underway here, and we'll crown the third place. We'll crown the third place here at the end of this one. As the winner of this one, it will become the third place in the county in the girls division, as we'll have the championship game right after this. As we're getting ready for the clock to get set up. And here we go. As number 10, Abby Allred passes the ball into Bradley Kaufman. Kaufman now over to Emma Allred on the corner. Emma Allred now at the top of the key to Haven Hall. He'll try to get the Kaufman, intercepted by Pritchard, but Kaufman keeps it. Kaufman. Try to get over to the corner. It's going to go out of bounds and going to go the other way. Number 50, Embassy Cannon throws it in to Rob Gotzi. Here comes LMS Lady Tigers as Jamie Rector hands off to Adams. Now to Pritchard. Now to Rector. Nice drive to the basket. Shot's not going to go. Rebound by number 51, Whiteside. Her shot's up no good. Her guys on rebounds no good, and her other one's no good as Pritchard takes it back out. Her shot will not fall, and here comes Hillham. Emma Allred coming up quickly here for the Lady Tigers of Hillham. Allred. No good. And number 30, Haven Hall. Number 15, Kaufman. Number 2, Emma Allred. Her shot is up, and it's good for Emma Allred. That'll be her first basket of the half. And for both teams, the first basket of the half. She cuts the lead now to 11. It's 21-10 here, 11-point game. Try to get down low to Adams. Adams' shot's no good, and she's going to get fouled. I wonder if that'll be called a shooting foul. Foul is going to be on number 41, May Lee Cooper, on the Lady Tigers of Hillham. Be her first foul of the game, first team foul here on her in the quarter. Adams tries her luck with a 3, not going to fall, and it's going to out of bounds there on number 2, Emma Allred. As LMS is going to, it's going to stay with Lady Tigers. As Young seals it away, shot is no good, rebounded by Hillham. Here's number 2, Emma Allred. Allred pushing up the right side of the court. Her shot is up no good. It's going to be fouled there by number 24, Kiana Adams. That'll be her second foul of the game. First team foul from the Lady Tigers here. Goes to number 2, Emma Allred to the free throw line. She'll be shooting 2. Her first shot is up, and it's no good. She dribbles for her second shot. 4:24 to go in the quarter. And her second shot is no good. Rebounded by number 45, Ariana Pritchard. Here comes Pritchard. Pritchard on the left side. Now to Rector. Now over to number 50, Embassy Cannon. Now Jeannie Rector has it between the circles. So Rector gets over to Adams. Now Pritchard on the corner. Pritchard drives in. Shot is up. No good. Whiteside fighting for the rebound. Her second attempt is no good. And Pritchard grabs Whiteside's rebound as Pritchard's going to slow it down. Rector's going to reset. Rector at the top of the key drives in for the mid-range jumper. Not going to fall. Rebounded there by number by Hillham. Here comes Kaufman. Kaufman on the right side of the court. Kaufman. Now Hall. Hall tried to get down low to Cooper. Cooper shot it no good. And it's blocked by number 51, Bella Whiteside. And here she comes up the court quickly. And she was looking there for number 24, Adams, but it's nearly going to go out of bounds as Cooper keeps it in bounds. Here comes Hillham. Allred now to Kaufman. 3:15 to play here in the frame. Kaufman in the corner there to Hall. Hall's pass is intercepted by Jamie Rector, and here comes Lily Tigers of Livingston. Rector up the right side, and it's up and good for Jamie Rector as the scoring gets started here for LMS here in the second half, as she's got 2.5 and 6 in the game. As he was tipped out of bounds, and Abby Allred's going to re-throw it in here for the Lady Tigers of Hillham. Allred tried to get it into number 30, Hall there, but it's intercepted by number 24, Adams. And that'll be her first basket of the half. As he gets stolen away now. Pritchard. Now Rector for LMS. Rector now over to number 50, Amnesty Cannon tries herself with a three. Not going to fall. Tipped up. Shot is up. No good there by Adams. As Whiteside ends up with it. Pritchard. Try to dribble it down low. They're fighting for it. She still has it here. Pritchard now to Rector. Rector's floater's up. No good. Trying to grab the rebound. LMS is going to keep it in. Adams tries a three in. It's good there by number 24. Deanna Adams. That'll be her the first three of the game. Sorry, her first three of the game and the entire first three of the game here between both these teams. Hillham's going to get inbounds there to Abby Allred. Abby Allred has the trap, and here comes Kaufman. Kaufman's shot is up, no good. Fighting for the rebound. I believe it's going to stay with Hillham, as Hillham's going to call a timeout. This will be a full timeout here for the Hillham Lady Tigers. Here, as we've seen, LMS had a really good start of the game. You know, they started off, it was nearly 20-0, and Hillham got on the board here as LMS subbed a bit. Hillham got on the board. They cut the lead to 11, and that's the closest we've seen the lead get so far. And now here, a minute 52 to play here in the frame. Livingston leads. Deerwood Vaughn Memorial Gymnasium is, especially on the home side, becoming a little bit more packed here as teams get ready for the championship game between the Rickman Lady Bulldogs and the Allens Lady Hawks. Right after this one, anyway. And there is fan bases here from LMS and Hillham as they get tipped away, as Pritchard's going to keep it in bounds, and here comes LMS. Pritchard up the right side of the court. Pritchard's layup is up, and it is good there for Ariana Pritchard, leading scorer for the Lady Tigers of Livingston. Her first basket in the half is stripped away. Rector has it. Rector at the Cannon. Back over to Rector. Rector trying to get it down low. Now Cannon. Now Adams is going to try a mid-range jumper. No good. Traces down the run rebound, and it's good there for number 24, Cannon Adams. Here comes Hillham. It's 32-10 here now. Kaufman. They go over to Allred. Emma Allred tries a three. Bounces off the front iron. Rebounded by Bella Whiteside. And here comes Lady Tigers of Livingston. Pushing up quickly. Whiteside with a nice pass. Trying to get it down low there to Adams, but it's going to be stolen away by number 2, Emma Allred. Here comes Lady Tigers of Hillham. 50 seconds to play in the frame. Allred's going to slow it down a bit here up between the circles. Now over to Kaufman on the right side. Allred traces down in the middle there. It's going to hit the top of the goal. And Kaufman's going to trace it back down. 40 seconds to play in the frame. Kaufman. Now over to Allred. Allred looking at a Kaufman. Kaufman driving on the baseline. Now to Hall. Hall tries a three. No good. Rebound by number 51, Bella Whiteside, and she's coming quickly up with 15 seconds to play in the quarter. Her layup is up, no good. Rebounded by Kiana Adams. Adams over to Pritchard. Pritchard tries a deep two, not going to fall. Rebounded by number 15, Kaufman, with 5 seconds to go here. Kaufman. That's going to be stripped away as Kaufman's shot is up. Nearly goes in there for number 15, Braylee Kaufman. As we head into the final frame of this one, it's 32-10 in favor of the Illinois. Welcome back, everybody, to the campus of Livingston Academy High School here in Darwood Pond Memorial Gymnasium, where the Livingston Middle School Lady Tigers are leading the Hillham Elementary Lady Tigers 32-10 here in the consolation game as we head into the final frame of this one. Alrighty, here is number 2. Rector has it for head coach Rob Gotze here as they're looking to keep hold of their lead and claim third place as Adams traces inbounds, rolls off the top of the rim as Whiteside rebound up, no good. And number 41, Cooper has it. Now Kaufman. Kaufman up the right side of the court. Kaufman really bounces too high here right in front of us. It's going to go out of bounds. Going to go out of bounds, and LMS is going to have it. 5:33 to play here in the game. Now Rector. Now Adams. Whiteside dribbling is off her foot there, and it's going to struggle to keep it in bounds, and it's going to go the other way. 5:22 to play in the game. 32-10 is the score in favor of the Livingston Lady Tigers. Now number 30. Hall's going to have it. She brings it up the court. Hall. Now to Allred. Allred. Her and Pritchard going at it here for the basketball, and it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with Hillham as they're going to throw it in under the goal here on the baseline. Number 10, Abby Allred's going to throw it in. Allred. Now for number 30, Hall. Traced down here by number 45, Pritchard, and here she comes quickly up the court. Pritchard, shot is up, and it is good there for number 45, Ariana Pritchard. Her second basket of the half here, and it's 34-10. 4:50 to play here in the ball game as number 15, Brianna Kaufman, brings it up the court. Crosses the timeline. Kaufman, heavily guarded there by Rector. Now gets it over to Hall. Hall finds Allred. Back over to Kaufman in the corner. Kaufman thought about it, but pass is intercepted by Pritchard, and here she comes quickly down the floor on the fast break. Her shot is up, and it is good for Ariana Pritchard, as we're going to have a stoppage here for subs as a whole new 5 comes in for the head coaches here. 4 minutes to play. And it's 36-10 is the score here. A new set of 5 for the Lady Tigers of Hillham. Davis is going to go out of bounds here, and it's going to go the other way. .350 to play in the ball game as number 10, Parrott's going to throw it inbounds. Number 24, Mayberry, brings the press here. We're going to try to get it away here. Now number 12, Smith. Smith has it. Heavily guarded by Mayberry. Mayberry grabs the steal, and here she comes. The 24, Lexi Mayberry. Her shot is up, no good. Rebounded there by number 00, Reader. Here comes LMS. There's her number 12, Smith. Now Parrott. Parrott Try to get out there to number 4, Vaughn, but against the number 12, Smith. Number 52 shot is up, no good there by King. Foul number 10 there, Parrott. That'll be her first basket of the game. Mayberry there. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to go the other way. Mayberry's going to bring the press here. Parrott tries to get it inbounds there to number 12, Smith. Smith dribbling up the right side of the court. Now to Vaughn. Vaughn. Now to Reeder. Reeder looking for something to do. Now finds Vaughn. Vaughn. Now number 12, Smith. Gets it down low to 52. King shots up, no good. Tries to get her own rebound, but ultimately we're going to have a foul there. It's going to be a number 00, Reeder. That'll be her first foul of the ball game. First foul here in the fourth quarter. Sorry, not the first foul in the fourth quarter. And here comes number 4. Gets it intercepted here by number 52. And LMS has it Smith. So we're going to have a foul there. We're going to call a walk. She did jump, but we're going to have a new set coming for the Lady Tigers of LMS here. The home side of this gym starting to fill up here for the championship game coming up right after this with Allen's Lady Hawks and the Rickman Lady Bulldogs as number 24 Mayberry, and she's going to be fouled there by number 00 Reeder. That'll be her second foul of the game. Trying to get it in, nearly going to be intercepted there by number 5 Stover. As number 11 Stacy heads to the basket, and she's going to be fouled there by number 5 Stover, her first foul of the game. Third team foul, I believe, in the quarter with 50 seconds to play in the game. Number 20, Giesling is going to try to get him out. Giesling. Right there by number 5, really Robbins, is no good. It's going to go out of bounds with 35 seconds to play. Livingston closing in here on the third place in the county. Now Reeder crossing the timeline. Reeder working with the ball. Now to number 22. And Haleham's going to come away with it. Here she comes quickly up the court. It's number 5, Robbins. Robbins' shot is up, no good. Going to be fouled. 13 seconds to play. Foul's going to be on number 23, Griffin. That'll be her first foul of the game. As the buzzer will sound, but number 5, Remy Robbins, is still going to have a chance at the free throw line here at the end of this one. LMS going to claim the third place here in this one as Robbins misses her first shot on goal there. She'll have one more with zeros on the clock. It's 38-10 in favor of the LMS Lady Tigers as it rims out for Robbins there, as the final score here is 38-10 in favor of the LMS Lady Tigers here. Give me 1 second. We'll get your scores tied up here as we're going to get team pictures of both teams. And after this one, we'll have Craig Cantor on the call with the Livingston, or with the Rickman Lady Bulldogs. as for the LMS Lady Tigers. Bella Whiteside ends the game with 3 points. Ariana Pritchard with 14 points. Jamie Rector ends the game with 6. Embassy Cannon ends the game with 3. Adams ends the game with 9. And Parrott ends the game with 2 for a team total of 38. As for the Lady Tigers of Hillham, they'll take 4th place in the Overton County Middle School Basketball Girls Tournament. Braylee Kaufman ends the game with 6 and Emma Allred with 4 for a total of 10. Well, that'll do it here from the campus of Livingston Academy. For Zach Lewis, we'll have Craig Cantrell on the call next, as he'll be ready to call the Overton County Middle School Girls Championship game between the Allens Lady Hawks and the Rickman Lady Bulldogs. Both those teams are great basketball teams. Rickman won both regular season matchups, and we'll see if the Lady Hawks can pull a spoiler here in this one and make it a good ball game here as we head to the final game of the night here between the Rickman Lady Bulldogs and the Allens Lady Hawks in the Overton County Middle School Championship game. That'll do it for Zach Lewis here on the call as the Livingston Middle School Lady Tigers get to 3rd place here, 38
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Livingston Academy for the girls' county championship tonight. As the Rickman Lady Bulldogs, the number 1 seed in the tournament, will take on the Allens Lady Hawks tonight, the number 2 seed in the county tournament. As these two teams getting ready to play tonight, Rickman comes in 15-2 overall. They won the county tournament, or won the county regular season with a record of 9-0. Allens comes in at 6-11 overall. Allens will be the visiting team on the scoreboard. They're coached by Derek Harris. He is assisted by Andy Beachboard, and the Lady Hawks will be dressed in the black uniforms, the gold numbers, the white trim. They'll start number 10, Garrett Cole. Number 12, Aubrey Garrett. Number 13, Jayla Rudd. Number 23, Arissa Grant. And number 24, Bailey Qualls, the starting 5 for Allens. Against number 10, Garrett Cole. Number 12, Aubrey Garrett. Number 13, Jayla Rudd. Number 23, Arissa Grant. And number 24, Bailey Qualls, the starting 5 for Allens. Now for Rickman, they are coached by Misty Garrett. She's assisted by Buddy Sales and Elliott Poston. The Lady Bulldogs come in 15-2 on the season, dressed in the home white, the purple numbers, the gold trim on the basketball uniforms. They'll start number 10, Audrey Clark. Number 11, Logan Holland. Number 14, Darcy Cooper. Number 20, Cammie Gall. And number 23, Allie Beeson, the starting 5 for Rickman. Against number 10, Audrey Clark. Number 11, Logan Holland. Number 14, Darcy Cooper. Number 20, Cammie Gall. And number 23, Allie Beeson, the starting 5 for Rickman. As we're happy to have you with us here on Livingston Academy Sports for this girls' championship tonight. The girls' 3rd and 4th place game, LMS won that one. The Livingston Middle School Lady Tigers defeated the Hillham Lady Tigers 38-10. It'll be Audrey Clark to jump against Garrett Cole. The official steps in. Tap going to be controlled by Allens. Quickly into the front court, Garrett. Garrett to the elbow, has it knocked away, and what have we got? A travel going to be called on Allens. Turnover will give it to Rickman for their first possession of the night. As stepping out to throw in will be Darcy Cooper against man-to-man pressure by the Lady Hawks. Inbounds goes to Gall. Gall's pass deflected away by Garrett. Cooper able to come up with it. Cooper will drive, gets inside, and draws a foul on Grant as she takes it strong to the iron. Darcy will go to the line to shoot 2. The foul on Grant is going to be her first, or will it go? It does go on Grant. Yeah, I'm looking at it on the wrong side. I've got to find out. We'll get going here. Darcy Cooper shooting 2 for Rickman to try to get them on the board first, and she knocks down the first free throw. So Cooper scores the first point of the game. Grant with the first foul of the game. 5:48 to play first quarter as Rickman goes in front 1-0. Second free throw rims out. Rebound pulled away by Grant for Allens. Now to Garrett against pressure by the Lady Bulldogs. Garrett to bring it front court. Garrett now moves it across the timeline to Grant. Grant needs help. We'll find Rudd. Rudd in the corner now. They move the basketball back to Rudd. Rudd now right side. That is number 24 out there for Allens. That is Bailey Qualls. Grant up top, Rudd. Rudd will drive. Little floater in the lane. Banking good. Jayla Rudd. Rudd scores the first 2. Allens moves in front by 1, 2-1. Inbounds goes, and the pass stolen by Garrett, then knocked away, but recovered by Allens as picking it up is Qualls, and now the ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Allens. They'll play it in left side front court as it'll be Aubrey Garrett stepping out to throw in. Garrett plays the ball into Rudd at the half-court stripe. Rudd, top of the key. Rudd backs it back out to reset. Gall stepping up to guard her. Grant on the right wing. Grant inside Garrett. Double team. Ball knocked away by Clark. Picked up, though, by Allens. Rudd, left side 3 ball is bouncing. No good. Grant with the offensive rebound. Back up, no good. Rebound tapped around. Coming up with it's Cole. That goes through the hands of Gall. Ball is loose. Gall will dive on the floor and will get control of it. Then Allen's going to reach in, tie it up, and the arrow is going to give it to Rickman on the change of possession as Darcy Cooper will play it in with 4:47 to play first quarter, with Allens leading 2-1 in this county championship on the girls' side. Pass deflected away, but right back to Cooper. There's a loose ball. They'll try to get to it. Beeson comes up with it, but Grant going to tie her up as the arrow this time will give it to Allens. Cooper's gotten poked in the eye as she's trying to walk it off a little bit as Allens to play the ball in right at the half-court stripe. Leading 2-1. Rudd now across the timeline. Rudd hands off now to Garrett. Garrett works on the left wing against the 2-3 zone by Rickman. High post Cole. Cole on the baseline. Grant. Grant backs it back out to Rudd. Jayla fakes the three. Can't get away with Gall stepping to her. Gall knocked it free, but Allen's kept control. Rudd with the left-hand dribble drive, and as she goes, a push going to be called on Cammie Gall. It will be her first foul of the night on Rickman, with 4:19 to play in the first quarter, and Allen's to play the ball in right side front court with Aubrey Garrett stepping out to throw in. Garrett lobs it back court to Rudd, who can go back there and get it. Rudd across the timeline at the half-court circle. Quick crossover, gets her free. Little floater in the lanes, banking, no good. Garrett snags the rebound, back up, no good. Rebound Cole this time. Cole powers it up, no good. Rebound tapped around. Beeson going to come up with it for Rickman. Beeson to Gall running out. Gall left side layup, rolling good. Cammie Gall. First field goal by Rickman. They move back in front by 1, 3-2 with 2 minutes gone in the first quarter. Rudd dribbling in the backcourt, spins to the right hand. Rudd goes to Cole on the baseline. Garrett backs it back out. Now to Aubrey Garrett. Garrett way outside in three-point range. Now to Rudd. Rudd left side to Qualls. Pass knocked away by Beeson. Knocked out of bounds by Beeson. It's going to stay with Allens as they'll play it in right beside head coach Misty Garrett. Her Lady Bulldogs won the county championship last year. The Allens Lady Hawks won the county championship 2 years ago. As Gall is going to knock it away from Rudd, then they're going to tie it up. Then 3 years ago, Hillham won the county championship. So the last 3 seasons, there's been 3 different county championships, but somebody's going to get their second in 3 years. Here tonight is the jump ball. Going to give it back to Rickman as Clark will play the ball in to Holland. Holland now will bring it across the timeline. Logan working out top to set the offense. Holland goes right side to Gall. Gall back to Holland. Holland high post Cooper. Cooper now to Gall. Quick move by Gall will draw a foul. If that's Grant, that's number 2, and I think it is. Going to be a big call right here on Allens as the official comes over. It's going to go on 10, not 23. It'll go on Garrett Cole. She'll pick up her first, team second. Cammie Gall to the free throw line to shoot 2, and the first one's no good. She'll have a second opportunity for the 7th grader. Let's see, Rickman starts at 1 8th grader, 2 8th graders, and 3 7th graders. Second free throw by Gall. That one's no good. Long rebound comes out to Rudd. Rudd controlling. Will bring it front court with Rickman leading 3-2. Qualls on the right side. Back to Rudd. Rudd dribbles up top halfway through the first quarter as Rickman leads 3-2, and Gall has picked up the foul, and that's number 2 on Cammie. Gall will pick up her second. Team second here in the first quarter, and this will put Jayla Rudd on the free throw line to shoot 2. Rudd going there with 3:02 to play first quarter. Jayla stepping up there. She scored the only bucket for Allens, and the free throw's no good. She'll have a second opportunity as Cammie Gall going to have to sit down. Number 21, Allen Lee, will come in replacing her. Do have to apologize to Elin Hoover. The other night I was calling her Ellen. It's Elin Hoover. Second free throw bounce is no good. Rebound Clark for Rickman. Clark now to Lee. Lee to Holland running the floor. Logan shot blocked. Foul called, and Garrett Cole as number 2. Cole picks up her second with 2:56 to play in the first, and this will put Logan Holland on the free throw line to shoot 2 for the Lady Bulldogs. Holland stepping up there for her first free throw attempts. And a lot of free throws shot early in this county championship game. Free throw bounce is no good. Allens has been called for 3 fouls. Rickman being very aggressive, though. All 3 of them have been shooting fouls, so the Lady Bulldogs have gotten to the free throw line 6 times with this free throw. It is good by Holland, but that's her first make. She's 1 of 2 from the free throw line as a team. Rickman only 2 of 6 from the free throw line. Rudd against pressure will bring it front court. Jayla working out top, spins to the left hand. Rudd now to Qualls, back to Rudd. Rudd reverses, now Lee all over Rudd. Now a little contact, Lee knocks it free, picked up by Clark, and Clark walked with it. Yeah, that little shuffle of the feet by Audrey Clark, and the turnover by Rickman. We'll give it right back to Allens as they'll play it in front court. They'll play it on the baseline. As stepping out to throw in will be Arissa Grant. Garrett Cole staying out there with the 2 fouls. Inbounds goes to Garrett. Garrett now to Qualls. Qualls to Rudd. Little 4-out offense here by Allens. Rudd around the screen inside. Going to draw a foul from Clark and going to get back to the free throw line for the Lady Hawks. Audrey Clark, making it official now, will pick up her first, team's third. But again, it'll be Jayla Rudd to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one by Jayla is bouncing, no good. She'll shoot a second free throw, stepping back up there. Allen's 0 of 3 from the free throw line. Rickman only 2 of 6 from the free throw line. Second free throw from Rudd. This one's on the way. This one rims out. Rebound taken away by Beeson, and Beeson's going to be tied up by Rudd, and the arrow is going to give it to Allens. Allens will play it in on the inline, as stepping out to throw in will be, see who they get out. They are going to get number 3, Layla Parsons, into the ball game for the first sub of the night for Allens. Sitting down will be Bailey Qualls. Stepping out to throw in will be Parsons to play it in, right side on the baseline. They'll go up top to Rudd. Rudd backing back out beyond the three-point line. Goes left side, Parsons. Layla for 3. That one's no good. Can Grant save it? She cannot. It's going to be out of bounds off Allens. It'll go to Rickman with 2:19 to play in the first quarter, and Rickman leading 4-2. Inbounds goes Holland. Holland now will bring it across the timeline. Cole very close to her with the 2 fouls. Clark back to Holland. Holland now to Cooper. Cooper in the corner, Clark. Audrey's 3 in there is off the back of the iron, no good. Beeson with an offensive rebound, powers it back up, draws a foul, and will go to the line to shoot 2. Allie Beeson will step to the free throw line, one of 2 8th graders for Rickman, as Layla Parsons picks up her first, team's 4th. Beeson to the line shooting 2, looking for her first point of the night. Allie dribbling the basketball there. Puts this one on the way and knocks it down. Settles softly into the nylon. Beeson with a chance for the second. Try to add to a 3-point Rickman lead. Beeson stepping back up there. Dribbling the basketball there. The left-hander getting set to put this one on the way. And knocks it down. So Allie makes them both there. She's got her first 2. Rickman's taking a 4-point lead at 6-2. Parsons picks up the dribble in the front court. Beeson knocked it away, and Beeson ties her up, and the arrow is going to give it to Rickman. Rickman will play it in. Allie Beeson tying up the basketball, and it goes to Rickman with Cooper stepping out to throw in. Cooper to play the ball in to Holland. Holland now will bring it across the timeline. Works at front court. The other 8th grader for Rickman is Audrey Clark. Beeson now up top to Holland. Holland high post Cooper. Cooper back to Holland. Holland goes left side Clark. Clark back to Holland. Holland right wing Lee. Lee back to Holland. Left side they go to Clark. Clark skips it now to Lee through her hands, but she'll recover before it gets out of bounds. High post Cooper. Quickly to Holland. Holland goes to Clark outside. Clark to the free throw line. Back to Lee. Can't get the 3 away with Rudd running at her. She'll drive. Jumper's no good. Rebound pulled away by Parsons for Allens. Garrett now against pressure quickly by Rickman. They look to double team, but Garrett able to beat that double team into the front court. Rudd now will cross over. Rudd goes left side Parsons. Parsons from 15 feet. Jumper's no good. Rebound to Allens. Shot blocked away by Cooper, as taking it back up was Cole. But then a jump ball call is going to keep it with Allens, as they'll play it on the inline. Garrett Cole got the offensive rebound, took it right back up. But Darcy Cooper with the shot block. Now Holland has knocked it away, and Logan going to pick up the foul. Logan Holland will pick up her first, team's 4th here in the first quarter. So both teams in the bonus now for the last minute of the first quarter. Garrett quickly inside to Grant. Grant powers through the double team. Jumper inside, rims out on her. Rebound Clark. Clark with the outlet, threw it behind Lee and out of bounds. Rickman trying to run. They love to get out in transition as they play on that floor down at Rickman that used to be the old high school floor. It's actually a bigger floor than this one here at Livingston Academy, actually the biggest floor in the county. Parsons right side 3-ball bounces no good. Beeson taps the rebound, but Garrett gets to it. Garrett, they're going to drive, and a jump ball going to be called, and the arrow going to give it to Rickman. Rickman to play it in the backcourt with Cooper to throw in with 41 seconds to play in the first quarter. Cooper to Beeson, right back to Cooper. Cooper to Lee in the front court. Lee now to Clark. Clark double teamed on the post, kicks it back out to Lee. The long 2 by Allen is good. Allen Lee knocks down the 2-point jump shot from 19 feet. Rickman has taken a 7-point lead, 9-2, and Lee's got a steal, but she walked with it. Lee couldn't get rid of the basketball in time, and the turnover going to give it right back to Allens as they'll play it in right at the end of the Rickman bench. Inbounds goes to Rudd. Rudd, left side, Parsons. Parsons steps inside the arc, and a foul going to be called on Rickman. It'll go on Allie Beeson. Beeson will pick up her first, team's fifth. This should be free throws here for Layla Parsons, and she will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 with 17 seconds to play in the first quarter. Rickman leading by a score of 9-2 here in this county championship game. Free throw by Parsons, rolls good. Layla has her first point of the night as that cuts the lead down to 6. Chance to get them even closer here at the free throw line. This one's on the way and no good. Beeson with the rebound for Rickman. Beeson, long pass ahead to Clark. Clark on the left side gets in the paint. Clark triple teamed inside, finds Beeson at the elbow. Left side Cooper with 5 seconds. Cooper's shot blocked inside by Grant. Cooper got it back. Now Cole will get control and the quarter will end right there. After one complete, it is Rickman 9, Allens 3 in the Overton County Girls Championship. Rickman leading 9-3. The Lady Hawks will play in the basketball to start the second quarter. Happy to have you with us here on Livingston Academy Sports. The girls semifinal, or the girls consolation game earlier. Livingston Middle School won that one over Hillham 38-10 to finish in third place in the county tournament. Girls championship now with Rudd dribbling up top, steps around the screen by Grant. Rudd backs it back out. Now to Garrett. Garrett pulls up from 16. Jumpers bouncing, no good. Cole with the rebound. Cole spins back inside, but Clark is there to swat it away. Audrey Clark with the block for Rickman, but blocks it out of bounds. It's going to stay with Allens as they'll play it in right side on the baseline. In the corner to Garrett. Garrett up top, Rudd. Rudd down to Parsons. Parsons, 3-ball in there is good. Layla Parsons. Parsons knocks down the first triple of the night. 4 straight by Allens, and now Rickman stepping inbounds on the throw-in. The turnover going to give it back to Allens. Lady Hawks have cut it to 3 at 9-6. Parsons plays it into Garrett. Garrett picks up the dribble. Garrett inside Beeson, knocked it away, but right back to Garrett. Garrett will drive, finds Parsons, jumper from 19. That one's no good. Grant with the rebound. Spins Beeson to the floor hard. And jump ball call is going to give it to Rickman. Couple of subs coming in for Rickman as number 30. Brayley Rudd will check in. And number 55, Harper Hammonds will check in. Hammonds plays the ball into Holland in the backcourt. Holland now to Rudd. Rudd in the front court. Rudd all the way in the lane, backs it back out to Hammonds. Hammonds right baseline, they go to Clark. They swing the ball around to Lee. Left elbow jumper by Allens, no good. Rebound Garrett, ball knocked away by Holland. Picked up by Cole, and then a foul will be called on Logan Holland. Holland will pick up her second. First foul in the second quarter on Rickman. So a throw in here for Allens as they'll play the ball in the backcourt before they can throw in, though. Allie Beeson going to check back in, replacing Holland, who'll sit down with the 2 fouls. Aubrey Garrett stepping out to throw in right side. Plays the ball in to Rudd. Rudd now around the Garrett screen, quickly in the front court. Garrett dribbling through traffic, lost control, scoops it to Parsons. 3-ball bouncing, good. Layla Parsons. Oh, baby. Parsons has hit a couple of threes. She's scored 7 straight, and Allens has tied it at 9. The front court with it is Rudd. Rudd right side to Lee. Lee inside Hammonds, double teamed. Hammonds back to Rudd. Left side Beeson, in the corner Clark. Clark back to Rudd. Rudd now to Lee at the elbow. Lee will drive as she goes. Rudd going to tie her up. Jump ball going to be called, and the arrow's going to give it to Allens. Jayla Rudd with the tie-up and the possession arrow pointing the way of the Lady Hawks. Rest in the road black. The gold numbers, the white trim, is Rickman going to jump into a little 1-2-1-1 full court pressure. Parsons now to Grant in the front court. To Rudd on the right side. Rudd backs it back out to Parsons. Parsons steps inside the arc. Parsons jumper banking no good. Beeson's with the rebound. The outlet now to Lee. Lee to Clark running the floor. Left side layup no good. But Audrey will get to the free throw line to shoot 2 as Layla Parsons has picked up her second. First foul in the second quarter on Allens, but it will put Audrey Clark on the free throw line to shoot 2 and try to move Rickman back in front from the charity stripe. This is our 15th and 16th free throws of this first half. Free throw by Clark is good. Rickman's made now 4 out of 9. No, they've made 5 out of 9. Allens has made only 1 out of 6. Second free throw from Clark as the Lady Bulldogs move back in front by 1, 10-9. Second free throw rolls out. Rebound Grant. Grant now to Garrett. Garrett in the front court for Allens. Garrett backs it back out to Rudd. Rudd back to Garrett. Garrett swings it to Parsons. Layla's 3 in the air is banking, no good. Rebound tapped out to Grant. Then Grant's going to be tied up by Lee. And the arrow this time will give it to Rickman. Rickman to play it in on the end line. It's Grant. Before they do, though, checking back in will be Bailey Qualls. 5 8th graders on this Allens team. Aubrey Garrett, Jayla Rudd, Arissa Grant, Bailey Qualls, and J.C. Collins. Beeson to Rudd in the front court. Rudd to Clark. Clark down low to Hammonds. Layup good. Harper Hammonds. Good ball movement by Rickman as Hammonds runs the floor. Rickman back in front. There's a deflection, but Grant gets to it. Grant going to drive. Grant double teamed, and a push going to be called on Rickman, and the foul going to go on number 30. That is Braylee Rudd picking up her first, team second here in the second quarter. So a throw in here for Allens as Grant to play it in on the baseline. Grant goes left wing Qualls. Qualls up top Rudd. Jayla's 3 banks good. Jayla Rudd banks home the triple. The 3 is the great equalizer, and that's the third 3 of the night for Allens, and they've tied it at 12. Rudd, high post Clark. Clark down low, Hammonds, layup good. Well, that post-to-post passing working again for Rickman. Clark has found Hammonds a couple of times, and Rickman moves back in front by 2, 14-12, and now a timeout going to be called by Allens. Coach Derek Harris will take it with 3:16 to play in the first half, and Rickman leading 14-12. Timeout taken by Allens in the quarter. Allens has outscored Rickman 9-1. It was a 9-3. Actually, has outscored him 9-5. I didn't see Hammonds down there. As Aubrey Garrett to play the ball in for Allens, right in front of us here at the scorer's table. Finds Qualls. Qualls will go back to Garrett. Garrett will drive, gets inside, layup no good. Rebound Clark for Rickman. Clark stumbles, goes down. Will they call a foul? They will on Arissa Grant. Grant will pick up her second. Team second here in the quarter. So for Allens, Layla Parsons, Garrett Cole, and Arissa Grant each have 2. For Rickman, Logan Holland and Cammie Gaw each have 2. Long pass to Rudd on the sideline. Rudd to Clark, made a great catch. Clark will drive, her jumper banking no good. Hammonds with the rebound, but Garrett took it away. Garrett spins into the front court for Allens. New player out there for Rickman as Garrett will drive. A little contact inside, and Hammond's going to be called for the block as Harper will pick up her first, team's third here in the second quarter. Elena Swallows, number 12, has checked in for Rickman. Rickman leads 14-12 as Grant will play it on the inline. Grant to Garrett. Swallows knocked it away, but can't save it before it gets out of bounds. It's going to stay with Allens as they'll play it on the sideline. Elena Swallows got a hand on it, but too close to the sideline to keep it in play. Garrett can't find anyone. Finally, Qualls breaks open. Now to Rudd. Rudd back to Qualls. Qualls back to Rudd at the half-court circle. Rudd with the left-hand dribble. Spins back to the left hand. Rudd, little bump there by Rudd on Jayla Rudd. Braley Rudd guarding Jayla Rudd. That one out of bounds off Allens. It'll go to Rickman. Inbounds goes to Swallows. Swallows to Clark. Clark now to Beeson. Beeson spins, and they're going to call the travel. And the turnover by Rickman will give it back to Rickman, to Allens. 2-point Rickman lead, 14-12 as the inbounds goes to Qualls. Grant from 17, jumper's no good. Garrett had the rebound go off her hands to Clark. Clark with the outlet to Hammonds. That's off Rudd and out of bounds. Touch last by Rickman. It'll go back to Allens with Aubrey Garrett stepping out to throw in on the sideline. Garrett to play the ball in with 2:19 to play in the first half. It was 9-3 Rickman at the end of the first quarter. Good second quarter as Clark just knocks it away. Clark with the steal, driving to the rim. Clark now to Rudd. Braley Rudd's jumper bouncing good. Oh, did it hit the top of the board? I think it did, yes. Went off the top of the backboard. They'll wave the bucket off, and it'll be Layla Parsons coming in for Allens. Also coming in for Allens, number 35. That's J.C. Collins checking in for the Lady Hawks, as it'll be Garrett to throw in with 2:08 to play in the first half. Rickman leading 14-12. Garrett inbounds to Parsons. Parsons has it knocked away by Beeson. Beeson dives on the floor to save it. Tries to save it to Rudd. Ball is loose. Garrett and Hammonds and Rudd will dive on the floor. They're going to tie it up. And the arrow is going to give it to Allens. Boy, they're selling out in this championship game. Everybody diving on the floor for the loose ball. And Allens will get possession as they'll play it in with Aubrey Garrett stepping out to throw in. Swallows guarding her. Inbounds goes to Jayla Rudd. Jayla across the timeline. Clark going to tie up Cole, and the jump ball going to be called. Cole coming out of that spin right into the scorer's table. The arrow this time will give it to Rickman. 2-point Rickman lead, 14-12, just under 2 minutes to play in the first half. Inbounds goes to Beeson. Beeson now will bring it across the timeline. Alley working between the circles against the 2-3 zone now by Allens. Hammonds out at the three-point line to Swallows. Swallows picks up the dribble. Swallows walk with the basketball. She switched pivot feet, and the turnover by Rickman will give it right back to Allens. Whistle stopping play is Darcy Cooper and Allen Lee going to check back in. Braley Rudd and Elena Swallows going to sit down. It'll be Garrett to throw in for Allens against full court pressure. Inbounds to Rudd. Rudd finally chases it down, tried to make the over-the-shoulder catch. Now Rudd steps around the screen by Garrett, knocked out of bounds by Lee. For Rickman, it's going to stay with Allens as they'll play it in right at the end of the Rickman bench. As Garrett to throw in with Lee guarding her. Inbounds knocked away by Hammonds and out of bounds. It's still going to be Rickman's basketball. As again, Garrett to throw in. Rickman turning up the pressure. They lob it to Rudd. Rudd dribbling up top, and an offensive foul going to be called. It's going to go on Layla Parsons. We've got her with 3 here in this first quarter. Third foul, or this second quarter. Third foul of the quarter. Not sure if Coach Harris realizes that as the inbounds goes to Beeson. Beeson now will bring it across the timeline. Beeson, high post to Clark at the right elbow. Clark holding the basketball. Now we'll dribble out, and we've got a travel called on Rickman. Travel on Rickman. Don't really see how they could get that there with her dribbling, but Layla Parsons going to sit down with the 3 fouls. Coming back in to replace her will be Bailey Qualls. Inbounds goes to Rudd, breaking toward the bucket. Rudd quickly inside, drops it off to Collins. Collins' jumper's no good, but she'll be fouled by Harper Hammonds. Hammonds will pick up her second, team's 4th, and this will put J.C. Collins on the free throw line to shoot 2. She makes them both. She can tie this score at 14. First free throw attempts of the second quarter for Allens, but the first one's no good. She'll have a second opportunity. Rickman going to get number 24 into the ball game. And let's see, I don't have a 24. We'll have to see who that is. Second free throw from Collins. That one's good as she makes 1 out of 2. Cooper to Clark. Clark finally gets control of it across the timeline to Lee. Lee inside, layup no good. Travel going to be called on number 24 for Rickman. As I'm trying to figure out who that is. As we got 1:05 to play in the first half. Inbounds goes to Qualls. Qualls in the front court on the dribble. Cooper knocked it away, but it went off Qualls and out of bounds. It's going to go out to Rickman with 1:02 to play in the first half. Rickman leading by 1, 14-13. Inbounds goes to Beeson. Beeson will bring it across the timeline, dribbling top of the key. High post Clark. Clark turns to her left hand. Clark gets inside, and the block going to be called on Allens. Let's see, I think it's going to be Collins picking it up. It will go on J.C. Collins. She'll pick up her first. Team's fourth in the quarter. Checking in for Allens will be number 14, Emerson Lee. She'll come in replacing Bailey Qualls. Beeson to throw in on the inline. Beeson can't find anyone. Finally lobs it inbounds to that number 24. It's banking, no good. Rebound tapped up, and the foul going to be called on Rickman. It's going to go on Darcy Cooper. She'll pick up her first. Team's fifth, so should be free throws here, as it will be Allens going to the free throw line. As let's see who they put on the free throw line. It may be Lee going there. No, it's going to be J.C. Collins stepping back to the free throw line to shoot two. Collins going there with 49.6 to play in the second quarter. Collins stepping up there. Free throws on the way and good. J.C. with her second point. Arissa Grant coming back in for Allens. Braylee Rudd coming back in for Rickman. Lee will leave for the Lady Hawks. Braylee Rudd will leave. No, it will be... It was Lee that left for Rickman, I believe. Second free throw. Good again as J.C. Collins has made three in a row from the free throw line. Allens in front by 1, 15-14. Rudd in the front court. Braylee Rudd now to Beeson. Beeson swings it right side. They'll back it back out to Beeson. High post Clark. Clark will drive, and as she goes, a hold going to be called on Jayla Rudd. Rudd will pick up her first. That's their fifth, so this will put Audrey Clark on the free throw line to shoot two. Clark going there with 36 seconds to play in the first half with Allens leading 15-14. Stepping up to the free throw line is Clark. Grace Ann Hargis is number 24. Free throw by Clark is good. So Audrey has her second point. So 24 is Grace Ann Hargis for Rickman. Second free throw by Clark on the way. That one rims out. Rebound to Grant. Grant now to Rudd to bring it front court with 30 seconds to play in the half, and we're all tied at 15 in this girls' championship game. Rudd around the Grant screen. Rudd now working her way against a double team. She'll step around the Garrett screen. Rudd to Garrett, cutting inside. Aubrey splits the defenders. Jumper's no good. Rebound pulled away by Clark. Clark the outlet to Braylee Rudd. Now to Lee running. Lee's jumper blocked out of bounds by Cole. It's going to stay with Rickman with 7 seconds to play in the first half. Lady Bulldogs will play it on the baseline with Braylee Rudd stepping out to throw in. Rudd to throw in. Lobs it to Clark at the elbow. Clark now to Lee. Her right elbow jumper is rimming no good. Rebound on the floor and out of bounds with 0.6 of a second. It's going to go to Allens. So they can fling one here. Rickman doesn't want to pick up a cheap foul right here as they're guarding them full court. Cole lobs it in. Rudd will touch it and time will run out, and we're at halftime. We got a good one cooking here in this girls' championship game. At halftime, we're all tied up at 15 between Rickman and Allens. Halftime here tonight in this girls' championship game. The third and fourth place game earlier saw Livingston Middle School win third place by a final score of 38-10 over Hillham. Let's check the scoring in the first half of this one. It's the end of the first quarter. It was 9-3 with Rickman leading over Allens 9-3 at the end of the first quarter. Allens outscored them 12-6 in that second quarter to tie the game at 15 apiece going into the locker room at halftime. Checking the scoring in the first half for Rickman. They're being led by Harper Hammonds. Hammonds leading the Lady Bulldogs with 4 points in the first half. 2 points for Audrey Clark on 2 of 4 from the free throw line. 2 for Cammie Gaw. She was 0 of 2 from the free throw line. 2 points for Allen Lee. 2 for Allie Beeson on 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 1 point for Logan Holland on 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And 1 point for Darcy Cooper on 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Rickman made 6 of 12 from the free throw line in the first half. They did not make a 3-point field goal. For Allens, they're being led in scoring by Layla Parsons. 7 points in the first half for Parsons. She made 2 3-point field goals, was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 5 points in the first half for Jayla Rudd. Jayla made 1 3-point field goal, was 0 of 4 from the free throw line. 3 points at halftime for J.C. Collins on 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Allens got to the line 10 times. They made 4 of 10 from the free throw line, and they made 3 3-point field goals in the first half of play, did the Lady Hawks. Foul situation, Layla Parsons has 3, Garrett Cole has 2, and Arissa Grant has 2 for Allens. For Rickman, they've got Logan Holland and Cammie Gaw, also Harper Hammonds with 2 fouls each for the Lady Bulldogs. For Allens, it's going to be Cole, Rudd, Garrett, Grant, and Qualls for the Lady Hawks. For Rickman, for the Lady Bulldogs, it's Beeson, Gaw, Cooper, Holland, and Clark for Rickman. Basketball belongs to Allens to play it in. Jayla Rudd stepping out to throw in. For the Lady Hawks is Jayla to play it in. Right at the half-court stripe. Needs help. She'll lob it to Garrett, who'll chase it down. Aubrey on the right baseline. Cole. Her jumper's good. Garrett Cole. Cole from the short corner. You don't see many of those anymore, but Garrett knocks down the 2, and Rickman moves back, or rather Allens moves back in front. Grant had the steal for a moment, but Clark took it right back. Beeson now to Cooper. Cooper on the left side. Backs it back out to Holland to set the offense. Logan had her playing time limited a lot in that first half because of early foul trouble. Clark at the right elbow. Lobs down low to Cooper. Cooper back to Clark. Kane to the rim. Layup rims out. Rebound Grant. Grant now to Garrett. Garrett has it knocked away and stolen by Gaw. Then Gaw walked with it. Gaw got the steal, but then took an extra step, and the turnover by Rickman will give it right back to Allens as they'll play it in the backcourt. Garrett stepping out to throw in against full court pressure now by Rickman. Beeson guarding the inbounder. Garrett trying to find someone against this man-to-man pressure. Grant in the front court. Grant now in the corner. They go to Cole back on that right side. Cole to Grant. Kate in the lane. Her jumper blocked away by Clark. Rebound taken out of the air by Garrett. Garrett now to Rudd with a second chance for the Lady Hawks. Long 2 by Garrett's no good. Cooper with the rebound. The outlet to Holland. Holland driving, drops it off to Beeson. Left side layup, good. Allie Beeson. Beeson lays it up and in for her first field goal. I tell you, the best part of that play was the catch by Logan Holland. Quickly, Garrett driving to the rim. Clark going to block her. Clark will block her out of bounds. It went off Garrett. Went off Garrett out of bounds, so it will go to Rickman. Cooper to play the ball in. Goes inbounds to Beeson. Beeson to Clark in the front court. Clark will drive. Clark inside, fall away. Bouncing, no good. Gaw taps it out to Cooper. Cooper driving. The foul going to be called on Allen. Foul will go on the Lady Hawks, number 12. That is Aubrey Garrett picking up her first. First foul in the third quarter. Going to put Darcy Cooper on the free throw line to shoot 2 in a 17-17 tie with 4:36 to play in the third quarter. Cooper stepping up there for the Lady Bulldogs. Free throws on the way and no good. She'll have a second opportunity to try to give Rickman a lead once again. Darcy steps back up there. Dribbling the basketball. Free throws on the way. This one rims out. Rebound tapped right back out to Cooper though. Cooper inside Gall. Gall will drive. Floater in the lane. Bounces no good. Garrett taps the rebound. Rudd will control it. Right back to Garrett. Then it's knocked away by Gall and out of bounds. Touch last by Rickman. Basketball going to go to Allens. Allens to play it in the backcourt, as it'll be Aubrey Garrett stepping out to throw in. I also need to say that I was wrong about the numbers with Taylor Butler and Sadie Everly the other night, as Everly wears 4 and Butler wears 42. Oh, Allens may have got away with one right there. The jumper's no good. Rebound taken away by Holland. Holland now to Cooper. Cooper to Beeson. Beeson in the front court. Beeson underneath to Gall. Gall spins back out. Good recovery by Grant. Holland up top. Cooper. Darcy for 3. That one's bouncing. No good. Rebound tap back out to Cooper. Cooper taking it back in. She's going to be tied up by Cole. And the Arrow's going to keep it with Rickman. Rickman to play it in on the end line. Exactly 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. Started to say halfway through like it was a high school game. Can't do that. Logan Holland stepping to throw in. Holland underneath. Cooper's wide open at the rim. Layup good. Darcy Cooper. Cooper gets free for her first field goal. Rickman moves in front by 2, 19-17. Inbounds Grant in the backcourt. Grant finally gets control of it. No, that's not Grant. That is Qualls. Qualls now to Garrett. Garrett across the timeline. Garrett spins. Garrett, little wraparound pass. Couple of players there. It bounces right back to Garrett, though. And then it's out of bounds off Rickman. It's touched last by the Lady Bulldogs. It will stay with Allens with 3:36 to play in the third. They'll play it on the baseline, left side. Inbounds goes to Aubrey Garrett. Garrett dribbling out with the right hand, lobs it down low. Grant, a little too far for her to get to. It's saved, though, by Rickman, but right to Garrett. Garrett driving. Her jumper's no good. Rebound Clark. Pass knocked away by Cole. Taken away by Cole. Cole inside tried to hit Garrett, but it's taken away by Beeson. Then knocked free again. Picked up by Cooper finally. And now a timeout going to be called by Rickman to kind of slow this down and try to get everybody under control. They want a full with 3:15 to play in the third. It's Rickman 19, Allen 17. Two-point lead for Rickman right now. It was 15-15 at halftime. At the end of the first quarter, Rickman led 9-3. Allen's battled back to tie it at 15. Rickman's outscored them in the quarter 4-2 to take a 2-point lead right now. And Allen's will play the ball in right beside of us. No, it's going to be Rickman to play it in. Rickman, I thought it was theirs. They were acting like it should be Allen's to play it in, but Clark to throw in. Audrey plays the ball into Holland. Holland now will bring it across the timeline. Goes right side to Gall. Cammy's 3 in there is off the back of the iron. No good. Grant with the rebound for Allen. Grant now to Garrett. Garrett will bring it across the timeline. Garrett, quick crossover to the left hand. Garrett backs it back out to reset. Steps around the Grant screen. Can't shake free of Beeson, though, going around that screen. Garrett inside Grant, posting up. Grant shot blocked by Clark, but it bats right back out to Qualls. Then her pass stolen by Holland. Holland controlling, and Garrett knocks it away from her. Aubrey diving on the floor. They'll dive, and they'll tie it up, and the arrow is going to give it to Allens. Allens will play it in on the end line. Effort from both sides here tonight in this county championship. It means a lot here in Overton County, and these girls are trying to do everything they can to help their team to a win. Grant's long 2 is no good. Gall with the rebound. Now to Cooper. Cooper, long pass to Clark on the left side. Clark inside Beeson. Alley will drive. Her jumper's no good. Cole had the rebound taken away by Cooper. Cooper diving after it. It's loose, and on the sideline, I think it's going to be Allen's. I think it's going to stay with Rickman. It will go off Aubrey Garrett out of bounds. The ball stayed in bounds, but Aubrey was laying out of bounds, so when she touched the basketball, it became out of bounds as J.C. Collins going to come back in for Allens, and Clark will knock down the 3 for Rickman. Audrey Clark with the first triple of the night for the Lady Bulldogs. They're out 21-17. I think it should be 22. Rudd going to drive. Rudd, little floater in the lane is good. Jayla Rudd. Rudd, 2 in the quarter. She's got 7 in the game. That is a 22-19 game now, as Beeson will bring it front court to Cooper. Cooper to Gall. Dribbled it off the foot of Qualls. Saved by Allens. Collins in the front court on the left side. Collins around the screen. Gall took it away. Clark now to Cooper. Cooper to Holland. Holland's left side, rather right side jumper is no good, but a foul going to be called on Allens, and it'll put Logan Holland on the free throw line to shoot 2. No, it's out of bounds. Goes out of bounds off Allens as Hammond's coming back in. Lee coming back in for Rickman. Lob in the lane to Cooper. Cooper has it knocked free. She'll dive to try to save it, and they're going to tie it up, and the arrow is going to give it to Allens. Allens will play it in the backcourt. Well, it says Allens on the board, but they're letting Rickman play it in. As a travel going to be called. That's not, I don't think that's right. I think it should have been Allens basketball. They tried to correct it, but that's not a break for either team, really, as the inbounds goes to Rudd. Rudd now will bring it across the timeline. Rudd going to drive. Rudd gets inside. Shot blocked away by Clark. Taken away by Hargis. Holland now driving. Holland through the lane. Clark layup good. Audrey Clark coming up big in this third quarter. She scored the last 5, and the lead is 5, 24-19. Lee knocks it free. Garrett keeps control, though. Audrey across the timeline. Aubrey will drive, gets inside, scoop layup, no good. Foul going to be called on Allen Lee. Will put Aubrey Garrett on the free throw line to shoot 2. Allen Lee will pick up her first. First foul in the third quarter on Rickman will put Aubrey Garrett on the free throw line to shoot 2. Garrett holding the ball on her hip to take a little momentary deep breath there. Will step up to shoot the first free throw and then knock it down. Aubrey Garrett has her first point of the night. Cuts the lead back to 4 at 24-20. Garrett to try to make this a one-possession game here late in the third quarter. Second free throw coming up from Garrett. This one's on the way. This one's good again. Aubrey makes them both, and Allens. No, a technical foul has been called on Allens. Technical foul called on the Allens bench. They're going to call it on the assistant coach on the bench, and this will put Audrey Clark on the free throw line to shoot 2. They already have possession, so they get 2 free throws here, then possession, indirect technical, so Coach Derek Harris doesn't have to sit down. Free throw from Clark is good. Audrey Clark continues to play well. She scored 6 of their 10 in the quarter, and Rickman moves in front by 4, 25-21. Second free throw, bouncing no good. It's an indirect technical. He doesn't have to sit down, as Layla Parsons will check back in. They say that even though it was on the assistant coach, I thought it indirect, you didn't have to sit, but they're going to say he does. Clark misses the second free throw, but now Rickman will have possession as Clark will play it in. On a direct technical, you do have to sit down, but I guess you do on an indirect as well. Lee on the left side, up top to Holland. Holland between the circles. Rudd knocked it away. Holland got it back. Then Garrett trying to knock it away, got the arm. Aubrey Garrett going to pick up her second foul. Team's second in the quarter. So Rickman will play the ball in right side front court with Audrey Clark stepping out to throw in. Clark leads all scorers now with 8 points. Inbounds goes to Holland. They look to double team. Logan dribbles through it up top. Lee. High post Hammonds. Hammonds now to Hargis. Left side jumper for 2 is no good. Rebound batted out of bounds. Who'd it go off of? It went off Rickman. Basketball going to go to Allens as they'll play it on the inline with 41.1 to play in the third quarter. Man-to-man pressure by Rickman. They're aggressive out of this pressure as Parsons plays the ball into Garrett. Garrett around the Rudd screen to get free. Garrett looks to drive on Clark. Gets inside. Clark took it away. But she stepped on the end line when she did. Audrey Clark playing well on both ends. Just that back foot stepped on the inline, and the turnover going to give it back to Allens. Parsons to play the ball in to Garrett. Aubrey Garrett for Allen. Steps around the screen, but Holland picks her up on the switch. Parsons out top, three is no good. Rudd with the offensive rebound. She'll take the three. It's no good. Long rebound, Parsons. Parsons dribbling in the corner. Will cross it over. Is bumped and fouled by Hammonds. Harper Hammonds going to pick up her third. Team's second in the quarter. She's the first player for Rickman to pick up as many as three, as Darcy Cooper coming back in to replace Harper Hammonds, who'll sit down with the three fouls with 18 and a half seconds to play in the third quarter. Allens to throw in with Parsons trying to go inbounds to Rudd. Pass knocked away, and Cole reaching in trying to take it away will pick up the foul. Garrett Cole will pick up her third. Team's third in the quarter, so Rickman will play it in the backcourt. They'll throw in on the sideline with Cooper stepping out to play the ball in to Holland. Holland now will bring it front court. Clock runs with 12 seconds to play in the quarter. Holland dribbles around the Cooper screen. Back to Cooper on the pick and pop. Darcy's three is good at the buzzer. Darcy Cooper hits the triple, and the Lady Bulldogs have their biggest lead on that little pick and pop. Set play by Rickman. Cooper knocks it down and through three. It is Rickman 28, Allens 21. We move to the fourth quarter with Rickman leading 28-21. As we get ready to start the fourth quarter, a good quarter by Rickman as they outscore Allens 13-6 in the quarter to take a 7-point lead into the final frame, as Allens will have the basketball to start the fourth quarter, as it'll be stepping out to throw in. Garrett going inbounds to Rudd. Rudd now across the timeline. Rudd works it on the right side. Rudd dribbles back up top, steps around the Garrett screen. Rudd swings it right side, Parsons. Parsons looks to drive. Beeson took away the baseline. Parsons crosses over. Beeson knocked it free. Grant will pull it free, but then lost it to Clark. Clark with the outlet now to Beeson. Beeson across the timeline on the left side. Back to Clark. Clark up top to Holland at the half-court circle. Holland dribbling with the right hand, goes high post Cooper. Cooper to Lee, breaking to the rim. Jumper's no good. Grant with the rebound for Allens. Grant now to Garrett. Garrett will bring it across the timeline. Garrett works it against Lee on the left side. Will cross over around the Grant screen, then Clark took it away. Clark has taken over in this second half for Rickman. Foul going to go on Allens. That's going to go on Aubrey Garrett, picking up her third. First here in the fourth quarter against Allens. So for Allens, they've got Parsons with three, Cole with three, and Garrett with three. Rickman has Hammonds with three. Garrett knocks it away. Picked up, though, by Holland. Then Cole reaching in is going to be called for number 4. We've got Cole with 4, and that's the second in the fourth quarter. 5:07 to play in the fourth is Darcy Cooper to throw in for Rickman. Goes inbounds to Holland. A minute gone in the fourth. 3-possession lead for Rickman. Allens needs stops. Cooper threw it behind Lee as that little same play they ran a moment ago, just behind Lee that time, and the turnover by Rickman will give it back to Allens to open the door a little bit for the Lady Hawks. Garrett to throw in. Lobs it inbounds to Rudd. Rudd now to bring it across the timeline. Rudd works it front court on the dribble. Rudd spins, now works around the Grant screen. Clark picked her up on the switch. They'll hand off to Garrett. Lee going to reach in and tie her up, and the arrow is going to keep it with Allens. They'll play it in the front court. No, they're going to call a foul on Rickman. called a foul on Rickman. Who'd they have on that one? Foul will go on Alan Lee, picking up the foul. I thought it was going to be a jump ball for sure, but they called the foul on Alan Lee, picking up her first in the quarter, and Allen's wants a full timeout. They'll take it with 4:44 to play in the game, with Rickman leading 28-21 here in the Girls Overton County Championship. The third and fourth place game earlier saw Livingston Middle School win that one over Hillham by a final score of 38-10. Join us on Thursday night. We'll have the boys' consolation game and championship game coming up on Thursday night at 6. It'll be the third and fourth place game with Livingston Middle School taking on Hillham. Then at 7:30, it'll probably be around 7:10, 7:15 on Thursday night. It'll be Rickman and Allens for the boys' championship coming up on Thursday night. Allen's taking the timeout. They've got 3 remaining. Rickman has used only 1 timeout in the game. Coach Derek Harris taking all the time in this timeout that he can be allotted. 4:44 to play in the game as they set the basketball down. Rudd to throw in for Allens. Quickly gets it inbounds to Parsons. Beeson knocked it away. Parsons got it back. Parsons now is going to be called for the double dribble. Allie Beeson all up on Parsons. Going to force the turnover, and Rickman will get the basketball back with Cooper stepping out to throw in. Goes inbounds to Clark. Clark now to Lee. Lee across the timeline on the left side. Up top now to Holland. Holland with the dribble against Rudd. They'll lob it high post Clark. Clark to Cooper cutting inside. Shot blocked by Grant. Cooper will try to save it, but it goes off her hands and out of bounds. Touch last by Rickman. It'll go to Allens. Garrett to play the ball in on the end line. Aubrey stepping out to throw in. Lobs it to Rudd, but it's knocked away by Holland and out of bounds. Touch last by Rickman. Basketball going to go to Allens once again to throw in on the baseline. Parsons to throw in. Beeson guarding her. Beeson took it away. Was she out of bounds when she did? Allie just caught that pass right there guarding the inbounds. And it'll be Parsons to throw in again. Parsons trying to play it off of Beeson, but didn't get inbounds in time, and it's going to go to Rickman. Rickman will play it on the end line with Holland stepping out to throw in on the left side. Logan to play it in. Tried to hit Clark breaking underneath, but Garrett's there to take it away. She'll try to save it. Cooper diving on the floor will bounce on it. That's a tough shot to the ribs of Darcy Cooper, but she'll dive on it. She'll save it. She'll get possession for Rickman, and she gets up with a huge exhale there as the wind may have been knocked out of her a little bit. Inbounds to Clark. Clark left side jumper, no good. Rebound taken away by Cole, and she's going to be fouled by Beeson. Allie Beeson will pick up her second, only the second in the quarter, so they've got 2 to give before Allens goes in the bonus. Allens has 2 to give before Rickman goes in the bonus. Inbounds knocked away by Lee, picked up by Beeson. Beeson's pass going to be taken away, but before it is, a timeout called by Rickman. Timeout by the Lady Bulldogs. Misty Garrett to save possession. It'll stay with Rickman as they'll play it on the inline. Before they do, though, a timeout by the Lady Bulldogs with 3:54 to play in the game. It is Rickman 28, Allens 21. Rickman to play in on the baseline with Logan Holland stepping out to throw in for the Lady Bulldogs. Holland will play it in the left side. Underneath to Clark. Clark triple team, tries to kick it back out to Holland, but threw it at her feet, and it trickles out of bounds. Turnover going to give it back to Allens. They need points here. Again, pressure here by Rickman. Cole to throw in. Her pass stolen. Then taken right back by Garrett. Garrett then has it knocked away by Cooper. Taken away by Cooper. Cooper now to Clark. Clark will go to Beeson. Beeson on the left side. Backs it back to Holland. Holland high post Clark. Clark one dribble inside Cooper. Cooper can't catch it though on that bounce pass, and the turnover going to give it back to Allens. Allens to play it on the inline with Cole stepping out to throw in. Cole's lob pass is free. Clark going to take it away, and she's walking with the basketball. Stolen by Audrey Clark, but right there at the half-court line, there was nothing she could do. She was falling toward the half-court line, tried to keep her balance, move the feet, and now it'll be Garrett to throw in. Plays it in to Grant, right back to Garrett. Garrett to the rim, driving layup, no good. Cole trying to foul the shot, will foul out for Allens. Garrett Cole is going to pick up her fifth, team's third in the quarter. So Cole will leave with 2 points. She'll foul out with 3:26 to play in the fourth quarter. They're trying to make the officials understand what's going on. So Cole will foul out. Grant will come right back in as J.C. Collins will technically come in replacing Cole on that one. Parsons goes inbounds to Lee. Lee now to Beeson. Beeson to Clark running on the left side. Clark can't get the shot away over Grant. Back up top, Cooper. Cooper right side, Holland. They're going to back it out. Holland dribbling with the left hand. Holland around the Cooper screen. Holland lobs it high post Clark. Clark double team, tries to step through it. Taken away by Collins. Collins with the steal for Allens. Now to Garrett. Garrett has it knocked away. Garrett keeps control, dribbling through traffic. Garrett at the half-court stripe. Garrett will cross around the Rudd screen. Garrett splits the defenders. They'll call the foul before the shot on Rickman. It's going to go on Logan Holland. She'll pick up her third. Team's third in the quarter, so 1 to give before Allens is in the bonus. We're halfway through the third quarter with Allens stepping out to throw in, with Rudd stepping out to play the ball in. Rudd to throw in on the right baseline. Plays it into Garrett. Garrett will chase it down at the half-court line. Garrett dribbles back with the left hand, steps around the screen. Garrett's jumper is bouncing, no good. Clark with the rebound for Rickman. Clark now to Cooper. Cooper will drop it off to Holland. They're in no hurry now with the 7-point lead in the basketball as we approach 2.5 to play in the game. Beeson on the left side for Rickman. Beeson back up top to Holland. Holland right side, Lee. Lee deep in three-point range, now to Cooper. Cooper to Clark at the elbow, back to Cooper. Darcy will take the three. That one's bouncing, no good. Rebound Grant for Allens. Now to Garrett. Garrett will bring it across the timeline. Garrett works it on the right side to Rudd. Jayla's three in the air is no good. Rebound going to get out of bounds. Touch last by Allens. It'll go to Rickman as they'll play it on the end line. Cooper stepping out to throw in to Holland. Holland back to Cooper. Cooper to Lee at the half-court line. Now to Clark. Clark back to Lee. Lee will drive. Lee gets inside. Shot blocked away by Grant. Taken away by Grant. Grant taking it herself. Grant will drive. Gets inside. Draws a foul on Rickman. And they've got Beeson for the block. Allie Beeson will be called for the foul. We'll make sure. No, it's going to go on 10. That's going to be Audrey Clark. They called the block. And Clark wasn't the one on the floor. Clark will pick up her second. Team's fourth. This will put Arissa Grant on the free throw line when we come back. A timeout called by Rickman. They'll take a full with 1:52 to play in the fourth, with the Lady Bulldogs leading the Lady Hawks 28-21. Timeout was a 30 for Rickman, so play coming back in quickly. Arissa Grant at the free throw line. Neither team has scored in the fourth quarter. It was 28-21 to start the quarter. Grant trying to get the first point of the night of the fourth quarter for Allens as she'll step up the free throw line. Grant puts this one on the way, banks it home. Arissa Grant has her first point. Cuts the lead down to 6, a chance to make it 5 with 1:52 to play in the game. A score here, and they're back in it. Grant makes that one home. Grant makes them both there. Allen's going to get number 14. Emerson Lee into the ball game for the Lady Hawks. She'll replace J.C. Collins. Lee may be in there to foul. Collins to throw in. Goes inbounds to Holland. Holland over the double team to Clark. Clark in the front court. Backs it back off Cooper. Taken away by Rudd. Rudd to the rim. Right side layup. Blocked away by Clark, but a foul called on Audrey Clark. Clark will pick up her third, team's fifth, and this will put Jayla Rudd on the free throw line to shoot 2 with a chance. With a chance to make this a one-possession game. Free throw by Rudd is good. Rudd won the quarter. She's got 8 in the game. She'll shoot a second free throw. Stepping back up there for the Lady Hawks. Jayla. Second one bounces, no good. Rebound Beeson. 4-point lead, 28-24. Rudd knocks it away from Gall. Rudd blocked Gall, but a foul going to be called on Jayla Rudd. Rudd picks up her second, team's fourth, but this will put Cammie Gall on the free throw line to shoot 2. Gall going there with 1:37 to play in the fourth quarter for the 2024 Overton County Girls Championship. Free throws no good. J.C. Collins coming back in for Allens. She'll come in replacing Emerson Lee. Second free throw coming from Gall. Trying to move this back to a 5-point advantage. Second free throw on the way. That one bounces no good. Grant with the rebound. Grant now to Garrett. Garrett in the front court. Garrett backing it out against Gall. Will cross it over. Garrett pull up at the free throw line. Bouncing no good. Collins taps the rebound. Then they'll tie it up. It's all on the end line. Off of Clark. It's going to go to Allens. Allens will play it in on the end line with 1:24 to play in the fourth. Lady Hawks to throw in right side on the baseline. Grant tried to hit Garrett. Gall knocked it away. Garrett got control. Then Gall going to be called for the foul. Cammie Gall will pick up her third. This will put Aubrey Garrett on the free throw line to shoot 2. Both teams in the bonus. The possession arrow belongs to Rickman. The lead is 4 with 1:21 to play in the fourth. Garrett to the free throw line for 2 shots here, trying to make this a 2-point game. Aubrey puts the free throw on the way and knocks it down. Garrett with her third point. J.C. Collins going to sit down. Emerson Lee will come in replacing her. Second free throw coming from Garrett. Stepping back up there. Garrett trying to make this a 2-point game. And does with the made free throw. Allens has outscored them 5-0 in the quarter. Inbounds Clark. Clark now to Beeson. Beeson at the timeline goes back to Clark. Clark now to Holland. 2-point game with 1:10 to play in the game. Gall on the left side. Gall. Rather, that's Beeson. Now to Clark. Clark to Gall driving. Layup right side, no good. But she's fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul going to go on Allens. Picking it up will be number 24. That's Bailey Qualls picking up her first. Team's fifth. 2 free throws here for Cammie Gall as J.C. Collins ready to check back in after the first one. Gall. 2 points in the game. Free throws on the way. Rims out. She'll shoot a second. 28-26. The most she can do is make it a 3-point lead. Lee sitting down. Collins coming back in, replacing her. Second free throw from Gall. This one's on the way. This one's good. So Cammie Gall makes 1 out of 2. Extends the lead to 3 at 29-26. Garrett lobs it, deflected away by Cooper and out of bounds. Touch last by Rickman. It's going to go to Allens. Allens will play it in right side on the baseline with Rudd stepping out to throw in. Rudd can't find anyone. Rudd finally gets it to Qualls. Qualls has it knocked away by Beeson and knocked out of bounds by Beeson. It's going to stay with Allens as they'll play it in left side front court. Allens wants a timeout. The officials finally see Coach Harris. He can't stand up due to the technical on the bench earlier. So the timeout called by Allens with 56 seconds to play in the fourth. And Rickman leading 29-26. Timeout called by Allens. They have 2 remaining. Lady Hawks will play the ball in left side front court. Layla Parsons to check in after the ball is played in. Garrett to throw it on the sideline. Gall guarding the inbounder. Goes inbounds to Rudd. Right back to Garrett. Garrett will drive. Slips to the floor. Taken away by Clark. Clark now to Gall. Beeson with it. Beeson now to Cooper. Cooper has it knocked away. Darcy got it back. Now to Beeson. Beeson pushed and fouled, and the over and back call. Oh, Allie, the look on her face. I even said pushed and fouled, but the official says it's over and back. I don't think she ever got over, first of all, but Allens will play it in. Garrett stepping out to throw in. Garrett to play the ball in. Gall guarding her. To Rudd. Rudd has it knocked away and taken away. Cooper with the steal. Cooper's outlet going to be run down by Clark. Then she walks with it. Turnover will give it back to Allens. We got a finish here. 29-26. The Rickman lead is 3. Before they throw it in, though, Allen's going to take a timeout. 35 seconds to play in this Overton County Championship game on the girls' side, with Rickman leading 29-26. Again, we'll tell you on Thursday. Join us for Livingston Academy basketball, for the Overton County boys consolation game and championship on Thursday from right here at Livingston Academy, beginning at 6. It'll be the Livingston Middle School boys taking on the Hillham boys for 3rd and 4th place. Then at 7:30. Somewhere around 7:10, 7:15 probably will be the championship game on Thursday night. It's going to be a rematch of these 2 schools. The Rickman Allens boys play for the county championship on Thursday night. Still got 34.9 seconds to play in this girls county championship, barring an overtime, as Aubrey Garrett stepping out to throw in for Allens. Garrett plays the ball into Rudd. Rickman looks to double team. Rudd dribbles away from it. Jayla into the front court. Jayla lost it on the dribble drive, and it went off the leg of Clark. Went off Audrey Clark and out of bounds. Touch last by Rickman. Basketball going to go back to Allens as they'll play it on the inline. Grant to throw in. Grant lobs it to Rudd. Jayla inside. Scoop is no good. Gall with the rebound. Gets it to Cooper. Cooper now to Beeson. Beeson to Clark in the front court. Clark will back it back out to Holland, and Clark pushed and fouled. Let's see who they've got. They'll get Jayla Rudd for her 3rd. Already 5, so 2 free throws here for Audrey Clark. Couple of big ones for the 8th grader. If she can hit them both, she can make this a 5-point game again, but 1 is very important to make it a 2-possession game. Clark, first of 2, on the way, and good. Clark, high arcing shot, drops right through for her 9th point, and that just made the hill a little bit steeper to climb for the Allens Lady Hawks, and Allens wanted a timeout, but they didn't give it to them. As Clark, stepping back up there, puts this one on the way and knocks them both down. Audrey Clark, the only player for either team in double figures. She's got 10, and 8 of those coming in the second half. She got the separation that Rickman needed in that 3rd quarter, and they extend the lead back to 5. 31-26, timeout called by Allens. Each team has a timeout left. 17.6 to play in the 4th quarter. Rickman on the verge of back-to-back county championships. Timeout taken by Allens. They have 1 remaining. It'll be Allens to play the ball in on the inline. As stepping out to throw in will be Bailey Qualls. Man-to-man full court pressure by Rickman. They've been in it all night. They're going to pull Beeson off the ball. She's going to play a deep safety. They throw that touchdown pass to Rudd. Rudd will drive, and Beeson will pick up the foul. Allie Beeson will be called for her 3rd. Jayla Rudd to the line to shoot 2. try to again make this a one-possession game. Still 14.6 to play in the fourth quarter. Rudd to the line with 8 points. She's got a chance to be the first Hawk to go into double figures. Jayla's free throw, banking no good. She'll shoot a second. She leads Allens in scoring with 8. But the best she can do is cut it to 4. Second free throw by Jayla. On the way, that one banks no good. Rebound tapped out to Clark. Clark now to Holland. Holland controlling the backcourt. Holland gets it to Cooper, and a foul going to be called. I think they've got Qualls. No, it's going to go on Aubrey Garrett. Garrett will pick up her 4th. This will put Logan Holland on the free throw line to shoot 2. Logan going there for the Lady Bulldogs. If I'm not mistaken, she scored our first point of the night. She's got a chance to score the last point of the night, possibly for Rickman. Free throw by Logan. Bounces no good. She'll have a second opportunity. Stepping back up there for Rickman. Holland dribbling the basketball there. Puts it on the way. Banks no good. Rebound Grant. Grant then almost tied up. Beeson tried to draw a charge. Cooper will get the steal. Cooper's jumper at the buzzer is no good. And Rickman has won the county championship. Rickman wins it 31-26 over Allens as they, against county teams this year, go 10-0 to the Rickman Lady Bulldogs. Rickman wins it 31-26 with the loss. Allens will finish runner-up in the Overton County tournament. They'll see this part of their season end at 6-12. I'm not sure if they're going to the TNT or to the James C. Hale tournament or not, but we'll check the final scoring for Allens as they are led by Jayla Rudd. 8 points in the game for Rudd to lead Allens. 7 points scored tonight by Layla Parsons. 4 in the game for Aubrey Garrett. 3 points tonight for J.C. Collins. 2 points for Arissa Grant to give them their total of 26. Allens got to the free throw line 20 times. They made 11 out of 20 from the free throw line. And they made 3 3-point field goals. For Rickman, they were led tonight by Audrey Clark. Clark, the only player for either team in double figures, as she ends the night with 10. 6 points scored tonight by Darcy Cooper, including a big 3 late for the Lady Bulldogs. 4 points scored tonight by Allie Beeson as we've got the presentation of trophies. Here is the runner-up trophy presented to Allens Elementary School. 4 points for Allie Beeson, 4 points for Harper Hammonds, 3 points in the game for Cammie Gall, 2 points scored tonight by Alan Lee, and 1 in the game for Logan Holland to give them their total of 31. Rickman shot 24 free throws on the night. They made 10 out of 24 on the night, and they made, 5. They made 2 3-point field goals on the night, did Rickman. Nobody scored a field goal in the fourth quarter. Rickman ends up with 3 free throws. Allens ends up with 5 free throws, and Rickman wins it by a final score of 31-26 to finish as the 2024 county tournament champions. They have won their second consecutive county tournament championship as pictures being taken out there of the runner-up team, the Allens Lady Hawks. Coach Derek Harris, assistant coach Andy Beachboard, and the Lady Hawks go to the runner-up spot in the Overton County tournament. Now the presentation of the Champions Trophy to the Rickman Lady Bulldogs as they will receive their trophy here tonight. As I said, they have won 2 consecutive now county tournament championships. Allens won it. Rickman won it last year. Allens won it 2 years ago. Hillham won 3 years ago. And now Rickman going to win 2 in a row here tonight. Huge night by Audrey Clark. 10 points on the night for Clark as she and Allie Beeson receive the trophy, the 2 8th graders for Rickman. They're going to go 16-2 now in the season. As they said, they've played county opponents 10 times. They're 10-0 against Overton County teams this season. Congratulations to Misty Garrett and Buddy Sells and Elliott Poston, the assistant coaches for Rickman as they get the win in this county tournament championship, 31-26. That's going to wrap it up for us. We'll have boys tournament action coming up on Thursday night when it'll be the Livingston Middle School boys taking on the Hillham boys for 3rd and 4th place at 6. The championship game to follow about 15 minutes after that 3rd and 4th place game is wrapped up, featuring Rickman and Allens coming up on Thursday night. Thank you very much for joining us. Good night, everyone.